Hey y'all, it's me again. Today I'm going to do a video on hair care, whether your hair is natural, colored, or relaxed. I'm going to go through all of them. Number one, if your hair is natural, meaning no color, no relaxer, no chemical whatsoever, um, make sure you are washing your hair once a week. Once a week, no exceptions. um Need to be getting, whether you're getting on the press or however you wear your hair, that's up to you. Just make sure you're not putting excessive heat on your hair. Make sure you're getting your hair washed once a week. Wash and condition, and get a deep condition once every month, or once every 2 months is fine. I like to do once every month, but once every 2 months is good as well. What else? Trim. Make sure you are getting your trim once every 2 weeks. And when you get your shampoos, make sure your scalp is getting stimulated. You need a stimulating shampoo. You don't need a dull, retarded shampoo. I mean, that doesn't help anybody. So, um, along with that, make sure you're getting your trims once every 2 weeks. That always helps. It's gonna keep those ends fresh and snipped and even. And when your hair grows, it'll grow out even instead of growing out jagged like this. You're going out crisp. Another thing, make sure you are wrapping your hair every night. I know a lot of people look over that. I know people who do not wrap their hair. Wrap your hair, ladies. Men too. Make sure you wrap your hair. Um, if you have short hairdo, or anything really. This is a mesh not sewing, excuse me, um, mesh cap, and all you have to basically do is you just tie it around your head like this. That's it. I don't use it because I only use this when I have to lay down some frizzies up here, but I have a couple clients I've used this. Um, or bonnet. Now this is what I sleep in nightly. Throw my hair back, put it up, put this on top of it. This is the bonnet. I know a lot of people like this better. That's up to you. Whatever you like, just make sure it's satin, meaning not cotton. Hold on. Cotton. No. Cotton breaks your hair off. You want to use satin. If you know you do not like to wrap your hair, you know you're an unfaithful hair wrapper, sleep on a satin pillow. Saves you time and whatever else you gotta do. But if you know you don't like wrapping your hair at nighttime and you're just unfaithful when it comes to that, sleep on a satin pillow. It never fails. Um, the third one is this right here. This is like a female do-rag kind of sort of, I want to say. Not very manly, but it helps a lot. I have another one as well, but this one, this really helps. This here, and all you gotta do is basically tie it around like this, and put your hair through it. However you're gonna wear it, tie it up. All those really help. Okay, relaxed hair. If your hair is relaxed, one thing you want to remember is that touch-ups are essential unless you are growing your relaxer out. I'm going to repeat that. Don't slack on your touch-ups because you're going to wind up spending more money, first of all. Some beauticians, some stylists want you to miss a couple of touch-ups because they can increase the price. So make sure once every 6 weeks and stay away from the store-bought relaxer. That's a no-no. You wonder why your hair is breaking out. Are you using those store-bought relaxers? For the box relaxers, I hate them. I don't like them at all. Stay away from them. Um, it'll save you some hair. um, Let me see what else. Make sure you're getting your deep conditions once a month as well. Getting your hair trimmed once every 2 weeks. Once every 2 weeks, or once every 2 weeks, once every 3 weeks is pretty good. You want to do at least twice between each relaxer. So when you get your relaxer and 3 weeks afterwards, you should get your relaxers once every 6 weeks, 6 to 8 weeks preferably, depending on how fast your hair grows. And that's about once every 2 months. Yeah, so that's pretty fair. Color. If you know you have color in your hair, you're gonna have to take a couple more steps, and you have to go through a lot of more care. Um, Color is great. I love color. I used to be pink, but color takes some work, especially. I mean, I'm a musician, and I loved my color, but I got tired of it. I mean, I really, really did. The care, everything. And I know that I just didn't feel like doing it. I had so many other things to do. So it's easy for me to just go back black and leave it at that. I had a double process color, so that's another reason why. But make sure you are shampooing and conditioning your hair. Stay away from too much hair bleach and too many dyes. Don't ever dye your hair unless you really, really know what you're doing, because you can jack some stuff up. I've seen a lot of horror cases. Don't be like that. Don't be like that. Um, Make sure you're getting your hair shampooed and conditioned once a week or once every 2 weeks, depending if your hair is natural or relaxed. Just depends. Make sure you're getting your hair trimmed. Um, Keep the heat off of your hair. I know people who have natural hair have to use a little bit more heat, but their hair is natural. They don't have the chemicals, so that's that. I mean, it pretty much balances it out. Your hair's color, you're gonna have to take a lot more care. It's a lot of other options. They have rollers, flexi rods, satin flexi rods, pin curling. It's a lot of different alternatives. Wrapping your hair. I mean, not just putting the bonnet on. I mean, in a circle, wrapping your hair. There's a lot of different alternatives to that. So you have to use so much heat because this thing can cause some major damage. Just don't use it too much. Every now and then, if you know you're gonna do it about twice a week, okay, that's fair. Just make sure you're using a heat protectant. I like to use Proclaim Golfing Polish. It's great. I love this stuff, and it's not too heavy. It's not heavy on your hair at all, and it really does work. I brought my grandmother some. That's how much I love it, even though she has a full bottle left. But whatever. Um, I think that's pretty much it. The basics are pretty much condition. Another thing, diet and water. You have to get some H2O in your system. You need water. Make sure you have some water. Um, Condition. Don't shampoo your hair and don't condition it. Make sure you're using something that doesn't have too much alcohol in it, because alcohol dries your hair out. Um, let's see what else. Make sure you're using something moisturizing. You need moisture in your hair, especially if you have color. You gotta have a moisturizer, moisturizing shampoo or moisturizing conditioner or both. Never hurts. Um, Let me see. I think that's it. Yeah, I think that's it. So if you have any other questions or comments or concerns, just shoot me a message, leave me a comment. I will get back to you. I'll answer anything that you need. I hope I pretty much went over some basics with you guys. I will be doing some more videos soon. Gonna do one on makeup, my makeup phase, and I'm gonna also do one on pin curling or wrapping your hair, depending on what kind of hair or style that you have. Until then, I'll talk to you later. Bye.